It's time for Rebel baseball.
It's time for Rebel.
It's time for Rebel baseball.
First award is the South Carolina High School.
Gary and Reese with you live in Batesburg, Leesville. We're going to go old school tonight, a little audio only. We were challenged on our broadcast abilities during the state playoffs, and we don't want to rock the boat, so we're going to drop the video tonight and go with straight audio as Batesburg is honoring some of their seniors tonight. But let's give you a little pregame and a little Rebel Rewind. It is time for Rebel baseball. There were just 4 left in the state, and your Rebels are one of those 4. Today finds the Rebels on the road back to Batesburg, Leesville for round 4 of the Upper State Championship game for the second year in a row. The Rebels defeated the Mid-Carolina Rebels in a nail-biter fashion to earn the chance to continue on tonight. The winner tonight begins the best-of-3 state championship series on Saturday. Lower State is the home team in Game 1. Upper State is the home team in Game 2. And then Game 3, if necessary, is a neutral site. Rebels coming out of an elimination bracket will need to win 2 tonight to advance. Tall task against the solid Panther squad, but the Rebels have been up to the challenge for tall task all season. For tonight's opponent, the Panthers of Batesburg-Leesville, they are the regular season Region 2 champs, the District 2 champions by defeating Fairfield Central 11-2, then Liberty 11-2, then Buford 7-2. In the Upper State Championship, they have defeated Clinton 7-1, and then your Rebels on Saturday 6-1. Left in the Lower State are Philip Simmons that have defeated Atlantic Collegiate 4-2 and Andrews 21-2. They will face off against East Clarendon. East Clarendon, who lost to Andrews 8-5, then defeated Atlantic Collegiate 7-6, and then Andrews 6-2. East Clarendon will need to defeat a tough-looking Philip Simmons squad twice tonight to advance. So again, there are only 4 left: 2 Upper State, 2 Lower State. We will also cover 1, 3, 4, and 5A playoffs between innings tonight. The Rebels now sit at 18-10 overall, counting Peach Ridge, and have been 17-7 since Peach Ridge. And that is your Rebel pregame. Now over to Reese for Rebel Rewind, covering our last game action against the Mid-Carolina Rebels.
Rebels were at home for a go or go home scenario in the elimination bracket for the Upper State Championship. And to say it was thrilling is a vast understatement. Early on, neither team could quite get it going, and it was basically a pitcher's and defensive duel. Then it got interesting. Let's start with pitching for Mid-Carolina. They sent Luke Millie to the mound. He was not overpowering by any means, but that's not always the full story of great pitching. He did the job while changing speed, location, and getting out jams when needed, as he pitched 5 1/3 innings, carrying 4 hits that allowed 3 runs. He struck out 2 and walked 3, relieving him with Hunter Hall. Hall allows only 1 hit. They were left in a very precarious situation, as in the 7th, a leadoff double by Ben Sauls and an errant pickoff move that moved Sauls to 3rd, combined with the coaching decision to essentially walk Caleb Simpkins and Landon Jones to load the bases for the force out home. Certainly not a bad coaching move, but certainly a high risk one. After a 3-2 count on Braden McCall's, Hall walks in the winning run. Certainly not a barometer of his pitching, he was dealt a tough hand in a tough situation. On the other side for your Rebel pitching, your senior Braden McCall forgot the nod. And just as he has been all season, especially postseason, he was simply phenomenal. The all-region senior throws 6 complete with 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Coming out the close was your junior phenom Landon Jones. Jones allows just 1 hit, no runs, and 1 strikeout. Ben Sauls handled business for him, as that 1 hit was a double up after an amazing catch and forced out, double play at first inning and the at the plate for Mid-Carolina, they do manage to bat an overall of 296 on the day, with Colby Livingston being the thorn in the side all night, as we did not get the leadoff batter out. They recorded 3 hits alone, as Myers, Mills, Ruff, Moore, Hunter all pitched in hits, and all the hits for Mid-Carolina were singles. For the Rebels, the good guys scratched and clawed all game and simply came up big when they needed it most. After no runs scored through 4, the Rebels finally break the scoring ice in the 4th by playing a huge run. Ben Sauls, the Rebel radio player of the game, opens the 4th double and eventually comes around the score on the RBI single of Grady Stone. The Rebels of Mid-Carolina answered back, and then some of the top of the 6th as Livingston, Mills, and Ruff scored. So if their back's against the wall, what do the Rebels do? Simply answer the first pitch at the bottom of the sixth with an absolute nuke home run by your All-State junior senior, Caleb Simpkins, to get the party started again. Landon Jones gets on, and the Rebels manufacture the tying run via the sac fly by none other than Mr. Consistent Braden McCaskey. Not up at the third and the seventh, the Rebels shut down the leadoff single threat with a leadoff strikeoff header, and then it's a sensational line drive out double play by Ben Saul. As your Rebels bat 200, they make the most of the 5 hits, by Ben Sauce with 2 doubles. In the most timely of at-bats, Caleb Simpkins with a monster blast home run in the bottom of the 6th. Daily hit and Grady Stone answered with hits when needed. The Rebels capitalize on opportunities when needed, which makes all the difference in So is round 4 in the Upper State Championship tonight. The Rebels hope to push it to round 5 as tonight's winner is headed to the state championship. As the Panthers send Carter Bachknight to the mound, and the Rebels will counter with Bryson Swearingen.
That's your Rebel pregame and your Rebel rewind with Reese. Great job all season on that. 2 tonight the Rebels need to take to continue on to Saturday. I think we're going to have 4 officials tonight for your Upper State Championship game as they're hanging out with the Batesburg coaching staff.
Hopefully they make better calls than they did last time.
Yeah, we also got the wind blowing from left to right extremely hard, just as it was when we were here Saturday. Another one day, your starting lineups look like this. Ben Sauls will lead off for your Rebels. He'll be at first base. Hayden James will be in left field. He'll bat second. Caleb Simpkins will be in center field. He'll bat third. Landon Jones will be at third base, batting fourth. Braden McAllister at shortstop. He'll bat fifth. Daily Hit will be in right field, batting sixth. Jay Willis behind the plate. He'll bat seventh. Grady Stone will be your DH. He'll bat eighth. Bryson Bryant will be at second base. He'll bat ninth. And your pitcher tonight is Bryson Swearingen.
And for the Panthers, it will be Reese Binky in right field. Batting second will be Tanner Watkins in center field. Batting third will be the shortstop Braden Hallman. Batting fourth will be the left fielder Jack Balknight. Batting fifth will be the first baseman John Sawyer. Batting sixth will be the third baseman Tyler Neese. Batting seventh will be the DH Gavin Parrish. Batting eighth will be the catcher Preston Smith. Batting ninth will be the second baseman Landon Soper. And pitching tonight for the Panthers, Carter Balknight.
That's your starting lineups tonight as they continue to honor your seniors here in Batesburg-Leesville. We'll step out and let you listen in. You're listening to Rebel Radio Audio on the Rebel Sports Network.
Who plan to continue their educational and athletic careers in college. This year's recipient
I don't understand why we have to sit through this, of all things.
Is John Sawyer. The Batesburg-Leesville Women's Club Scholarship, John Sawyer. The Batesburg-Leesville Study Club.
Same place.
The Batesburg-Leesville Study Club is a women's organization that has been in existence for over 35 years. The club recently voted to use fundraising money to monetarily support altruistic needs with the community while keeping its primary goal of providing scholarships to BL high school students. In an endeavor to also address some of today's social conditions, the club voted that the scholarship be extended only to students planning to attend a career, technical school, or to students planning to major in education. This year it was decided to award one $2,000 scholarship, and the recipient is Zachary Tanner Watkins. Our CTE completers, you're honored to recognize the following students who have successfully completed a rigorous 3 or 4 course. Recognizing our senior Beta Club members. All members who have upheld the Beta's chapter requirements of a 4.0 GPA, as well as completing at least 5 service hours per year, will be receiving a core. They go to Carter Balknight, John Sawyer, Gavin Parrish, and Tanner Watkins. That concludes our awards. How about a big round of applause?
This iPad runs slow here for some reason. It's got nothing to do with internet. You're going to keep showing the video down at the bottom.
Did my mama get settled? I think I saw her down there. I see her. Who she got? All right, I'm going to sneak in. Go in and go be by your husband. She's supposed to be sitting by me.
And now, fans, what you're all here for. The Upper State Championship will be decided tonight.
What are we clapping for? I thought we all knew that. I thought we all knew that. I thought we all knew that it was going to be decided tonight. I don't know why we're clapping.
Taking off for the Rebels. At first base, number 10, Ben Songs. In left field, number 15, Hayden James. In center field, number 1, Caleb Seaton. At third, Landon Jones. At fifth, at shortstop, number 4, Ray McAllister. In right field, number 11, Daly Hitt. At catcher, number 7, Jay Willis. At DH, number 15, Grady Stone. On the mound, number 3, Bryson Swearingen. Second, number 2, Bryson Bryant. The Rebel Cubs, Wyatt Roberson, Josh Rolton, Jay Willis, James Crosby, Robert Meade, Ted Collins, Tim Johnson, Ashton Martin. Several assistant coaches, Greg Knox, Brandon Aaron, Forrest Wynn, Noah Boone, and their head coach, Nate Horton. Holy. In left field, number 9, Jack Faulkner. At first base, number 13, John Sawyer. At third base, number 2, Tyler Meade. Your designated hitter, number 15, Gavin Perry. And on the mound, number 6, Connor Bucknight. On the plate, number 16, Preston Smith. At second base, number 1, Landon Stroker. Brody Leapham, Michael Ward, and your head coach, Rob Oakner.
Yeah, I think I'm lying, but I know.
Oh, it's a good one, but it's very long.
Yeah. We should just get my sister to sing it. Y'all can hear that one.
Right.
That takes way too long.
Hey, let's go, guys. Right here now.
Let's go, Rebels!
All right, Gary Reese back with you live at Batesburg, Leesville, audio-only edition of Rebel Radio tonight, going back to the old school days where we travel to Batesburg, Leesville for the Final Four. Your Rebels once again in the Upper State Championship game. Came up short against Mid-Carolina last year, able to eliminate Mid-Carolina this year, so I guess we consider that a step forward in the Rebel program. Rebels consistently in deep in the state playoffs, regardless of what the regular season holds in store. They're always prepared for the playoffs, and playoffs time come again. On the mound tonight is Carter Bucknight for the Panthers, and the Rebels will counter Bryson Swearingen, your freshman phenom. Had himself a great season. All-region freshman phenom.
Which is impressive.
Let's see.
I think he leads the team in strikeouts, too.
2.31 ERA on the season. Let's see, 30. Oh, yeah, leads the team in strikeouts, 35. Good call there, Reese. Only 36 hits in 41 and 2/3 innings pitched. 189 balls, 287 strikes. Very solid season for your freshman pitcher that gets to start on the mound tonight for the Rebels. We'll try to keep you as up to date, audibly. How do you say that word? Audibly. As we do without the video tonight. Once again, we were told that you can't broadcast video during the state playoffs, and a little bit of research proved that to be true. Not exactly true as delivered, but yet still true. And we don't want to rock the boat on that. We want to bring you what we can for those of you who are unable to attend. Those who were able to attend are here in full force tonight. As you can hear, the Rebel Rowdies are in the house at Batesburg, Leesville.
We might be sitting next to Will Ferrell, but
ready for pitch number one from Bucknight. Down at the knees, called strike one. And you take the pitch. That's hit on a rope right at shortstop. And called for out number one. Sauce hits it on a rope to Braden Hilliam?
Coleman.
Can't see that far. Let's slide this over just a little bit. Help this old man's eyes out.
So you can read.
Yeah, they can read. Well, they can't see that.
Well, I mean, you can read. That's what I meant.
I can't read if I can see. First pitch to Hayden James going away for strike one. Or for ball one, rather. Sorry about that. We'll get it. And pitch number two on the ground. Big chopper to second base, fielded by Soper. Soper goes to first to Sawyer in time for out number two. 2 balls in play early, but 2 outs for your Rebels. And that'll bring up Caleb Simpkins. Had himself a monster blast in the bottom of the 6th inning Monday night against Mid-Carolina to get the Rebels back in the game after Mid-Carolina put a 3 spot up in the top of the 6th. See if he can get it done here. Look at Caleb's spray chart. You can't shift him. Swing and a miss, strike one. You can't shift him because he uses all parts of the field.
And see, there was that wasn't like a joke Mid-Carolina home run. That was like a legit home run he hit.
Oh, that was a no doubter by all means. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Come on, baby. Come on, Caleb. Be big. You have to like log in.
Let's say Caleb!
And your 0-2 pitch outside, not chasing, 1-2.
Okay, good job.
Simpkins still hanging out at the 333 mark.
I mean, he gets intentionally walked so much.
Yeah, he definitely leads the league in intentional walks, I do believe. Lays off the off speed from Bucknight, 2-2. And if you've listened to me any, it's a broken record that
his
Caleb's play discipline has absolutely exploded this year. Fouls one off to get himself another pick. Another quality at bat coming up for Caleb Simpkins. Two and two down, top of the first. Batesburg, Leesville, Upper State Championship. Region 2 versus Region 2. It's a testament to how strong the region is. Only 2 left in Upper State are from the same region. And the pitch off speed catches him looking. So strike 3, Simpkins goes down on the backwards K. Nothing going for the Rebels in the top of the first. We move to the bottom of the first in Batesburg. We're scoreless. Upper State Championship. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network. Gary and Reese back with you live at Batesburg, Leesville. We move to the bottom of inning number 4. Leading off for your Panthers is Reese Finke, the Panther right fielder. I'll tell you what, we played the Panthers enough where we got spray charts going on.
Yeah.
With game number, 1, 2, 3. This will be game number 4 of the season. Underneath his feet.
Yeah.
Price and Swearingen, ball number 1. And your 1-0 pitch from Swearingen right down. Ooh. I don't know where that was. Ball 2 says Mr. Blue.
Okay, out.
Inside ball 3 says Mr. Blue.
I guess the last pitch Caleb saw was. I guess Caleb was right. That was a ball because they're gonna call it. But whatever.
And your 3-0 pitch to Binky. That's right down Broadway. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch from Swearingen down the middle, strike 2. Bryson, a very fast worker. He don't waste any time. He's going to go to work.
No.
And the payout pitch. Foul down the third base line. Misplayed by your Panther coach at the third base box.
That's an error.
That's an E10.
Go, Bryson!
And your payoff pitch to Binky. Popped up and over our heads, out of play. He stays alive. I should have printed their season stats. That's on the ground, chopper to Jones. He fields on the half hop, goes to first in time for out number 1.
Now batting number 18, Tanner Watkins.
The left-handed hitting Tanner Watkins, your batter. I think we had an error there, maybe a 2 for 3.
Probably a sack fly, I'm going to
Maybe
guess.
a sack.
We'll see.
Watkins, called strike
I want
1.
to say a lot of these guys have hits on us from just bunts, the bunts they did last time.
Watkins unable to check his swing there, 0-2. Swearingen pitching ahead. And your 0-2 pitch. Off speed, gets him out front. And that's a fair ball down the first base line. Watkins rounds first, he's headed to second. And he'll have himself a double. The ball just made it inside the first base line and got down the right field line. It's the first base runner of the game. Tanner Watkins, 1 down in the inning. That'll bring up Braden Hallman, the shortstop for the Panthers.
Now batting number 80, Braden Hallman.
We're behind a pole. I couldn't see where that ball went. Saved my life. If you do want to watch a live version, the Panthers are offering one on Huddle. If you go to their Facebook page, there's a link. I think there is a fee to create that account. It's an option for you if you want to catch that video. You win the game, you're at home, so give it to them. First pitch off speed. Holman way out front on that pitch, 0-1. Early start in case we got to play 2. We definitely are pulling for that. We hope it's a late night tonight for the Rebels. The 0-1 pitch. Out front, foul down to third base line. 0-2 on Holman. I got to go to the shades or I'm going to get a headache. And your 0-2 pitch. Watkins over at second. That's on the ground. That's going to get through the 4-hole. That'll score Watkins from second. And the ball gets away at home, which allows Holman to get to second base. So 1 run scored. That's a single on the throw. Holman makes his way down to second base. 1-0 Panthers early in the contest, bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 9, Jack Boltnight.
Brings up Jack Boltnight, your left fielder tonight for your Panthers. 1-0 Holman on at second base. 1 down in the inning. Swearingen hit, both hits off of Swearingen came with 2 strikes. Inside, ball 1. And your 1-0 pitch. Down the middle, strike 1. And the 1-1 pitch off speed. That gets away from Willis. That's going to allow Holman to get over to third base. So once again, early in the contest, the little things going the Panthers' way. That can be a difference in a close game. See if the Rebels can lock it down. 1-0, 1 down. Bottom 1. Upper State Championship. And your 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3. Down goes Boltnight. First K of the game for Bryson Swearingen is out number 2 in the first inning.
That's a pretty big
John
strikeout
Sawyer
right there.
about it. That was a good strikeout. That was a good use of mixing pitches right there for Bryson Swearingen. And your batter's John Sawyer, the first baseman for the Panthers. First off speed inside. Strike 1. And your 0-1 pitch. Oh, there we go. Fastball at the knee, strike 2. Swearingen has been pitching ahead on every batter. Just a couple of balls get through on the right side. And your 0-2 pitch to Sawyer off speed. Strike 3. Down goes Sawyer. So the Rebels do limit the damage in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second. Batesburg-Leesville. Final 4, Upper State Championship. Panthers 1, Rebels 0. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network. Darren Reese back with you live in Batesburg, Leesville. We move to the top of inning number 2. Landon Jones will lead off for your Rebels. One spot put up in the bottom of the second by the Panthers. First pitch off speed outside, misses, ball 1. And your 1-0 pitch. Fastball down the middle, 1-1. Both pitchers work extremely fast. This game will move along unless somebody loses control. And your 1-1 on the ground, big chopper to third. Fielded on a big hop by Neese. He goes to Sawyer in time for out number 1. Rebels putting the ball in play, not finding any holes yet, but it'll come. Braden McAllister will be your batter. Team leader in batting average, 405, and RBIs, 23. A station-to-station man. Pitch number 1 to McAllister is strike 1. And your 1-0 pitch. Off speed, called strike 2. That was suspect. We're sitting at an angle, but it still looks suspect from the angle. And the 0-2 pitch to McAllister. High, ball 1. Bognite looks extremely comfortable on the mound. I think he's been here before. What do you think?
Yeah.
And your 1-2 is in the dirt, 2-2.
Let's go, B!
And your 2-2 pitch from Bognite. On the ground to first base. Oh, booted a little bit by Sawyer at first, but he recovers. Makes the U3 for out number 2. So again, Rebels put it in play, just hitting it right at people early in this contest. And that brings up Daly Hit, your batter. Hit still hanging out at 311 on the season. 18 RBIs of his own.
Let's go, baby.
429 or 385 on base percentage for Daly Hit on the season. And that's on the ground, foul down the third base line, fielded cleanly by Coach Horton. 0-1 on Daly Hit. And your 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. And your 0-2 pitch. High, ball 1. Boat right mixing speeds very well early. Rebels are hitting them right at people. Yeah. So we can get them timed up here a little better. And 1-2 off speed is in the dirt. He'll have to throw him out. So on the pass, on the drop third strike, Daly Hit is on at first base. We'll take it. That's some of those little things that need to go your way that we keep talking about. I can't hear myself talk, so I'm sorry if I'm screaming into the microphone. I can't tell really at this point.
I can't.
It's loud, like it should be. It is loud at Batesburg, Leesville. So your batter is, I can't see because I'm looking right into the sun, Jay Willis. I should know the batting order by now, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
It's been pretty consistent lately. So 2 down in the inning, Daly Hit on first. Jay Will, your batter, that's another below the knee strike called. 0-1.
I don't know what his. I'm trying to understand the strike zone. It's just kind of.
Nice. As long as he calls it both ways, off speed, strike 2.
Come on, let's go. You're ready now. Come on, Jay.
So Hit gets his lead over at first, 2 down in the frame. 0-2 on Jay Will, and the 0-2 pitch off speed outside, ball 1.
Hey, what's that, Jay Willie?
Come on, 7.
I'm honestly shocked he didn't call that one a strike.
Well, it's all region himself. All region selection. Nope. Boat Knight shakes off a couple, gets the one that he likes. Comes set on the mound, steps off. I think time called at the plate was granted. No pitch clock yet in high school baseball, but I think it's going to come. I think they tend every couple of years they make their way down. The 0-2 is fouled off. Willis stays alive. So your 1-2 pitch. Fast delivery by Balk Knight. 2-2. And that was it wasn't a balk, but it was very close. It was about as quick of a pitch as you can deliver without it being a balk. So
without it being
I guess you got to tip the cap to Balk Knight on that pitch. Didn't get it though. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch popped up and over our heads, out of play, incoming. You got us on the foul balls, right? Yeah. James, you know foul language tonight, right?
I'm not.
Okay.
You're not
All
right.
All right. I'm just checking. 2-2. Oh, the ball gets away. That's going to allow Daly Hit to get the second. Reckless, I can't. Thank you, Tina. Nordine. Got the wind socks on. The wind's blowing right in our face as it was Saturday. The flag's not even moving in the outfield, but we got a 10 to 12 mile an hour wind blowing right in our face. Check, swing, foul down the third base line. Willis.
He got a quab.
Earns himself another one. Yeah, he absolutely got himself a quab going here. If you know, you know.
He fall into a 3-2 count.
Quality at bat. You can Google it if you don't know what it means. And your 1-2 pitch hit the weights over on second base. First runner in scoring position today for the Rebels. Popped a mile high. The wind could cause some trouble there, but Colin Ford is home, and he drifts all the way over to second base and makes the catch for out number 3. Rebels leave 1 on at second base in scoring position. Moving the ball around, not finding any holes yet. We move to the bottom of the second at Batesburg-Leesville Upper State Championship. Final 4 action. South Carolina High School baseball, 1-0 favor of the Panthers. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network. Gary and Reese back with you live in Batesburg-Leesville. 1-0 in the Upper State Championship in favor of the Panthers. We move to the bottom of the second. What'd you catch on that pitch count last inning, Reese, for the Rebels?
What do you mean?
You gave me a pitch count statistic.
We saw 10, and then we saw 21 the next inning. So, we're doing better at seeing pitches, which I think that's kind of what you want to see.
First pitch, strike one, yeah.
The first time through, I feel like that is your, guess.
The 0-1 is on the ground. Jones fields cleanly, goes to first. In time, out number 1. That's a very telling sign. 10 pitches in the first inning, 21 in the second inning. Just the little things that matter. Rebels seeing more pitches. No strikeouts on the day for the Rebels. 2 for
number 15,
Panthers.
Gavin Parrish.
1 down for Gavin Parrish, the batter. Swearingen goes back to work. Both pitchers work extremely quick. And your first pitch, off speed, misses ball 1.
Well, we do have at least 1 strikeout.
Yeah, 2 strikeouts last inning. If I remember right.
No, I'm talking about we have 1.
Oh, we have 1?
Because Daly was a drop third.
And Caleb. And Caleb.
So it's technically.
That's right. It's still a strikeout.
Yeah.
1-1. And a pitch off speed. 2-1.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Bluesky's pretty consistent. Like he'll give you the bottom of the knees early
Yeah, he enjoys
both
the-
pitchers. So inside was at the bottom of the knees, but it was inside. 3-1.
Let's go.
And 3-1 pitch. A little low, ball 4. First walk of the contest for Bryson. Brings up Preston Smith, the catcher for Panthers. I wish every baseball game was attended like this.
What?
I wish every baseball game was attended like this, not just the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, other than all the noises they enjoy playing.
Yeah, 1 on, 1 out. Bottom 1, first pitch from Swearingen. There's that at the knees strike. 1-0.
It's like North Augusta playing. We like to party every time they score a run.
Little Clemson action. That's your team, dude. They got that from Clemson. The 0-1 is on the ground. Slow roller to Bryson. Bryson, he goes to second, bobbled and dropped at second by Braden as he tried to turn 2. So that'll be an error, and we have 2 on, 1 out. Should have had the lead runner. It would have been hard to turn 2 on that, but that's what we were looking for. Unable to come up with it.
Number 7, Michael Lorick. Up to bat is number 1, Landon Soper.
So that's 2 on, 1 out. And Landon Soper is your batter. I think Soper had a couple of hits against us Saturday. The bottom of the lineup did very well Saturday for the Panthers. So 2 on, 1 out. The Rebels have to go to work here, roll their sleeves up. And first pitch off speed, bunt shown. That's going to be in the middle. There'll be no play. So the Panthers doing the little things early, just as they did Saturday, loads them up with 1 out. Swearingen thought about going to third, changed his mind. Did not have a play at first base as the left-hander got out of the box quickly. And that'll draw a mound visit by Coach Horton just to settle his Rebel infield down. A team that on the season.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
See, I didn't expect you to do that, but thank you.
A .959 fielding percentage for your Rebels on the season is outstanding. Thank you. Delivery too, I like it. Thank you, sir. All right, Coach Horton does his calm them down mound visit.
Come on, Rebel.
Panthers doing the little things right. Little small ball action, gets the bases loaded.
Reese Dickey.
Rebels put themselves in that position to begin with, see if they can get themselves out of it. The pitch is inside, bases loaded 1-0.
Stay in the zone.
On the leadoff batter, Reese Binky, spelled B-O-N-I-C-K. I'm not sure how you get Binky out of that. Binky it is. Maybe we spelled it wrong, who knows?
I don't know.
And the 0-1 is in the, or 1-0 is in the dirt, 2-0.
You got it, Bryson.
And your 2-0 pitch. Inside. They're going to say it hit him. That'll be a run scored. 2-0 on the hit by pitch. Grazed. He had grazed him as it went by. It looked like to me it grazed him. That'll bring up Tanner Watkins. He's 1 for 1. Bases loaded, 1 down. Corners are in.
Tanner Watkins.
Middle playing for 2 for your Rebels. 2-0 Panthers. Another left-handed batter, and your first pitch stays up 1-0.
All right, kid, come on, you gotta work. Let's go.
Say boogie!
And your 2-0 pitch. There we go. Okay. Not sure where that missed. Neither is Bryson.
Let's shoot it straight down the gut. Let's go.
Good pitch.
2-0 on Tanner Watkins. And your 2-0 pitch, low ball 3.
Did you bring a pen with you?
I did.
Find his liking. Let's go. Find his liking. Let's go.
Let's say 3!
Yeah, I All right, let's see.
And your
See
3-0
if we can fight
pitch,
back.
low ball forward, and it'll be able to run in. Now 3-0 for you Panthers. The error's hurt right now. So an error, a hit by pitch, and a walk.
Yeah.
And now 3-0 in favor of the Panthers. And that'll bring up Braden Hallman, the shortstop for you Panthers.
Now batting
He's
number
also
8,
1 for
Braden
1.
Hallman.
Went to right field the last time he batted. So bases loaded, Rebels got to go to work. First pitch popped up. The wind is going to kill that one. McAllister makes the call and the catch for out number 1. There'll be no tag up. And now the ball gets away. The run's going to come home. Once again, the little things hurting the Rebels early, 4-0 on the sack. That becomes a sack fly. There was no tag up. The communication to cut the ball was missed, maybe. I don't know what we needed to cut the ball there, but 4-0 Panthers, 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting number 9, Jack Balknight.
Runners at second and third, and Jack Balknight is your batter. Balknight is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch to Balknight, inside, ball 1. And your 1-0 pitch. Pop up to second base. Camping underneath is BB. He'll make the call and the catch for out number 3. All right, see if that's the bad inning that the Rebels want to get rid of and come back and answer back in the top of the third.
Let's go, fellas.
4-0 Panthers, Upper State Championship. Final 4 action. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports. Gary and Reese back with you live in Batesburg, Leesville. 4-0 Panthers early in the contest. Top of the third, and Grady Stone will lead off for your Rebels. And the first pitch from Balknight is off speed, strike 1.
Let's go, 1-6.
I'm pretty sure that hit the ground before it even. I don't know.
And your 1-0 pitch to Stone. Or 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 2. Stone had to shorten it up here. Balknight mixing pitches well early. The 0-2 is out front, swinging, drop third strike. We'll have to throw him out, and he does. Out number 1. Again, Balknight mixing pitches well early. Why is that so hard to say all at one time? I don't know. I guess it ain't hard to say. It's just hard to say for me.
Go, baby!
Drop third strike, strikeout.
Yep.
All right.
Bryson Bryant, your batter. Balknight goes to work on BB. High ball 1.
We say BB!
And your 1-0 pitch. Pop up. I don't see it. Where's it at? To the shortstop. Camping out underneath is Hallman. Big fly ball to the infield for out number 2. That'll roll it back over to the top for the Rebels and Ben Sauls. Sauls a line drive out to the shortstop in his first plate appearance. Hit it on the screws, but right at somebody. I think the Rebels can do it with 2. 2 quick outs here in the third. Balknight yet to surrender a hit. Hopefully they'll come and they'll start multiplying. First pitch, Ben Sauls off speed, gets him out front. It's popped up to center field. Camping underneath is Watkins. He makes the call and the catch. Bonk Knight retires the side. We move to the bottom of the third. Moving right along, 4-0 Panthers. Upper State Championship, Final Four action. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network. Gary and Reese back with you live from Batesburg, Leesville. We move to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Panthers. John Sawyer, your batter.
And we are having
First pitch.
Bryson doesn't work slow.
First pitch, strike one. Now Bryson ain't wasting no time up there.
No.
And pitch right at us for strike two.
I don't know why you moved away, but
I moved because if it hits that net's coming with it. That's a loose net.
Well, I just watch.
Big. I don't know if it come back this far, but
here. All right.
The 0-2 pitch. Almost gets him chasing. 1-2. Sawyer is 0 for 1, strikeout. And your 1-2 pitch. Ooh, floater outside. Sawyer not chasing. 2-2. Whatever that bird is, it just keeps making the same lap.
It has a nest in the away dugout.
Work it in, baby, work it in.
That bird has a nest in the away dugout. That's why.
Bad choice by the bird. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Down goes Sawyer. For out number one in the bottom of the third. Get your rubber K up there.
Two, Tyler Neese.
So Tyler Neese, your batter, he's 0 for 1 with the ground out. Bryson goes back to work. And first pitch gets him out front. 0-1. 5. All right, so fouled off 0-2.
Found his spot, let's go.
Tyler Neese. And your 0-2 pitch. Fastball not chasing. 1-2.
Good spot.
Ooh, summertime is finally here. It is warm out here. And the 1-2 pitch. Off speed, gets him out front, pops him up. Neese stays alive, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Off speed stays up, 2-2.
Let's go 3.
You got it.
Your 2-2 pitch is low. Full count on Tyler Neese. And your payoff pitch is popped up, and I lost it. Foul ball.
Went way too pat. Wait. Oh, we knew it went this
I
way.
looked right up in the sun. Neese stays alive. I can't put my sunglasses on. I can't see the screen.
So it's a catch 22.
You wouldn't have been able to get that.
All right.
All right, your payoff pitch once again to Tyler Neese is low ball 4. Neese wins that battle. So with 2 strikes and 1 out, again we put somebody on. Can't do that. Can't do it consistently anyway. Gavin Parrish, your batter, your designated hitter for the Panthers, is 0 for 0 with the walk.
Now batting number 15, Gavin Parrish.
All right, see if Bryson can buckle down here. Let our defense work. And your first pitch is a pickoff. Oh, very close. Long. Pick blew a little while to make that call, but safe is the call. That was close. Bryson has a good move. And the first pitch off speed stays up. The back pick is not there. So 1-0 on Parrish. And your 1-0 pitch. Right down Broadway, 1-1. My early feeling, and we're not so early in the game, but the Panthers are playing loose and the Rebels are not playing as loose as they normally do. Popped up, that's going to get out of play. Another 2-strike count. See if we can capitalize on this one. And your 1-2 pitch to Parrish is a pickoff move to first. Not in time.
Let's go 3.
And your 1-2 pitch gets him out front. It's a squibber down the first base line. That's going to stay fair. Bryson goes to first in time, but it does move the runner to second base. Puts one in scoring position. That was off the end of his bat. It looked like it was going to go foul, but the English kept it on the grass. Bryson bobbles, but picks it up and goes to first in time for out number 2. And that puts Neese on at second base with Preston Smith, your batter.
Preston Smith.
He's 0 for 1, reached on an error.
The only reason I ruled that an error is I don't know what you could have, I don't know if it could have ended up a fielder's choice or an error, so I just kind of, it's like
I'm going with it. All right, 1 in scoring position, 2 outs, first pitch, strike 1. And your 0-1 pitch. Off speed, gets him out front, and that's going to be foul down the first base line. Good mix of speeds right there from Swearingen, which is kind of his MO.
Yeah.
He says his best pitch is his changeup. Whenever a pitcher tells me his best pitch is a changeup, they're typically a good pitcher. Everybody wants to dust people off low, and that's going to get away from Willis, and that's going to allow the runner to get to third base. Again, Rebels not helping themselves out again. I don't know what it is about this team that we just don't get our best effort. Fielding 970 as a team on the season, you wouldn't know it by early in this contest. And a 1-2 pitch. Gets him out front. Sloth grounder, BB Fields goes to first. In time for out number 3. So the Panthers leave 1 on. No score in the third. We move to the top of the 4th. In Batesburg-Leesville, Upper State Championship game. Year number 2 in a row for your Rebels. You're listening to Rebel Radio audio version on the Rebel Sports Network. Gary and Reese back with you live at Batesburg, Leesville. We move to the top of inning number 4, Upper State Championship. 4-0 Panthers early. And Hayden James will be your batter. Hayden is 0 for 1. Let's see, Ball Knight's at 37 pitches. First pitch popped up and out of play.
Come on. Level swing. Let's go.
Rebels have been hitting them, just hadn't found any holes yet. And your 0-1 pitch is off speed inside. Mr. Blue takes it off the chest like a champ. 1-1. He didn't even flinch. I like it. Blue going hard.
That was actually kind of impressive.
It was kind of impressive.
His zone's
if
not
Reese is
impressive.
impressed, the 1-1. On the ground hard, let's go get to the 6 hole. Leadoff single for Hayden James to get things started for the Rebels in the 4th. Hayden has steadily been climbing the charts all season long. Been flirting around in the 330, 340 range, currently sitting at 302. Playoff baseball action will tend to bring a batting average down a little bit as you face the better pitchers, but still hanging out over 300.
Hey, maybe a hit's what we needed right there.
There you go. The throw over to first. Not in time. Caleb Simpkins, your batter.
Because now you see how I think the big thing is you have to see how a pitcher now handles running it on base.
Yep. A lot of pitchers become different animals as soon as they get somebody on base. Oh, Simpkins shows bunt. Kind of a slap bunt looking attempt that didn't go very well. Trying to get somebody in scoring position. We need to score to get this thing opened up.
And I feel like if they weren't prepared for that might have also gotten Caleb.
Oh, absolutely. They were not prepared for that. Unless it went right back to the pitcher, that would have been a base hit for Simpkins.
Yeah.
Throw over to first to check on James. Nothing happening over there. And your 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And wind blowing from left to right. Almost identical conditions other than it's totally clear. Saturday was partly cloudy, but the wind at Batesburg is consistent. The 0-2 to Simpkins is off speed, gets him out front, swinging. Strikeout for out number 1. Hayden James on at first, brings up Landon Jones. Jones 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Throw over. A lot of attention being paid to Hayden James over there by Balk Knight. Now at 43 pitches? Yep. Through 3 1/3. That's not too bad. Outside, ball 1. Not an overpowering guy. He's got a little giddy up on his fastball. Nothing that the Rebels haven't seen many times this season. Just been hitting them right at people early. And 1-0 pitch out front. He is mixing speeds well, keeping the Rebels off balance early. One and 1 to your Rebel Junior All-Region selection. That's announced in last night's awards banquet. And your 1-1, high ball 2.
That one honestly scared me because that was like a...
That could have... If he has a big strike zone, he could have pulled the trigger on that. Another throw over to check on James.
That's got to be the 4th or the 5th one right there.
It's at least 4. If my Alabama math is correct. A 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Keep your head on it, babe.
All you got to do is see it. You say Lando. Come on, Bob.
All right, runner on, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch, off speed. Jones takes for ball 3, full count now. 1 down, see if the Rebels can move somebody, only 1 runner in scoring position early in the game. Via daily hit, who was moved over on the fielder's choice. And your payoff pitch to Landon. High ball 4. And good at bat by Landon Jones, puts 2 on with 1 out. Runner in scoring position is Hayden James. That'll bring up Braden McAllister.
Hey, hot boy, let's go, kid.
Another all-region senior.
49.
49.
Let's go, Brad!
2 on, 1 out for your Rebels, top 4. And the first pitch to McAllister's in the dirt, nicely blocked up behind the plate by Smith. That saved 180 feet.
Attaboy.
2 runners on.
Oh, yeah,
ball
'cause
get away,
90
both
plus
would advance.
90.
See, that's why you're going to Clemson. And you're
It's
Palmetto
not
Fellows.
because of my math.
Not because of your math?
Not because
Is that
of my
because
math.
of Coach Johnson's teaching abilities, or is that because of your own?
I'm not going to say anything about.
Time was called.
I guess he finally felt the pain.
You're not going to say anything on air? Oh, what, you bleeding over there? Got an injury?
No.
Got an injury in the broadcast booth.
Not an injury in the broadcast.
Have to go to the pen, get a second announcer.
All right, Coach Jones, where are you?
The 1-0 pitch to McAllister's in the dirt, 2-0. Another
Blocked
nice
up
block
again.
up by Smith behind the plate. All right. See if the Rebels can continue to move up. Things starting to move a little bit here in the 4th. And the dugout returns in kind, 2-0. That's on the ground in the 6th hole. A late break by Hayden James. He had to let that ball clear. He was not going to be able to score as the ball was hit hard on the ground right at the left fielder. But bases are loaded for Daily hit. So your Rebel senior continues to have a senior season to remember.
It's getting. I mean, I said before I wasn't thinking about. Look, 1 hit has caused all this.
Lori, do you have a different cowbell for different situations, or is that just
You actually do?
like a? Okay. Is that a single? You got a home run cowbell or something? Okay, cool. I like it. I'm hating. Oh, bull bell. Yeah. Mound visit complete.
I like how she's prepared for any situation though with the
All
cowbells. Talk about more cowbell.
Always prepared, Lori Cockrell, the Boy Scout.
All
Bases loaded, 1 out for Daily hit. Ball Knight goes to work on hit. First pitch off speed, misses, ball 1. Rebels finally making some noise here in the 4th. Hope we don't come up empty in this frame. Let's get something across.
Yeah.
Get them back. Rebels, no strangers to coming back in games.
Nope.
Done it many times this season. And the 1-0 pitch. That's hitting the right center field. That ball's going to get out. 1-1 will score. Everybody had to wait for it to fall. The run scored 4-1. 1 out, bases still loaded. Everybody had to hold up as that ball held up for a long time in right center field. But neither Binky or Watkins was able to get to it. The Rebels making a move here in the 4th, 4-1. 1 down. And Jay Willis, your batter.
We got the same amount of hits now as them.
Yeah. 3 hits apiece now for each squad. And the first pitch to Willis. Off speed low, ball 1. I tell you what, Preston Smith is solid behind the plate.
Yeah. He's at least saved.
That's a pitcher's best friend because you know you can throw something in the dirt.
At least 360 feet.
At least
this
360
inning,
feet.
which would be 4 pass balls.
There you go.
Anybody at
If
home.
you're doing the math.
Yeah.
The 1-0 pitch. High ball 2.
Which I hope you're not doing the math. If you do math for fun, you are a sick individual.
Oh,
Coach
2-0.
Johnson's just a sick individual generally, so
Yeah. The math just adds to it.
the math just adds to it.
And the 2-0 pitch to J. Will. Up high, ball 3. 3-0, bases loaded. I'm absolutely sure this is a take situation
Yeah,
right here.
because
So Bulk Knight turning into not terrible, but a little bit of a different pitcher.
he's
a
got
little
himself into a
less
little bit of a
comfortable.
jam.
Down the middle, ball 1. A little less comfortable with base runners.
Yeah.
I said earlier he looked comfortable on the mound. He doesn't look quite as comfortable right now. He doesn't look panicked.
He looked comfortable. He looked like, I think, he can't.
The 3-1, it's high, ball 4. Just like that, your lead is cut in half. Four to 2 now, top 4. Rebels making some noise here in the 4th. And you'll have a runner for your catcher, Tyler Dean. Sure is, Tyler Dean. Senior Tyler Dean.
All right.
Oh, state swimmer, I do believe.
Yes.
Let's go, Grady!
Grady Stone, your batter.
Basically, Michael Phelps at first.
Michael Phelps at first. And your first pitch to Stone is a fastball popped up. That gets down to third base line. Giving chase and unable to make the catch. Tyler Neese gave it a good run just out of his reach. We wouldn't want to give up one that way.
Yeah.
But 0-1.
Same level, Grady. Here we go.
All right.
Grady Stone, an absolute standout in last year's playoffs.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have the mojo working this season, but I know he'll get it back. He'll be a solid starter in the Rebel lineup next year. And the 0-1 pitch to Stone. Off speed, pops up. That's going to get down in left field. No, it's not. It'll be a catch. It's too shallow to tag. Yep. 2 down. All right, bases loaded, 2 down. Bryson Bryant, your batter.
You got to try it.
Come on, baby!
I know it's shallow, but hey, you got one of the fastest kids on the team.
All right, bases loaded, 2 outs. 2 down, 4-2. Rebels making it in the game here in the 4th.
For Mr. Plate Discipline, so.
I can't even hear you when you talk.
You got Mr. Plate Discipline up, so I mean.
Mr. Plate Discipline, that's right. Outside. 1-0. On base percentage on the season for Bryson is .390.
Yeah.
And his batting average with runners in scoring position is .357.
That sounds about right.
I'll take him in this position any day of the week. 2-0 on Bryson Bryant.
Go, baby.
Mr. Baseball IQ. There's a lot of misters that go with him in his game.
See, the thing is, BB is one of those. He proves he has baseball IQ by having baseball IQ because you have players like Lenny Dykstra who actually had baseball IQ. Nobody would expect it from all the tobacco in his mouth.
Didn't he have gum cancer? Lenny Dykstra?
No.
Okay.
Lenny Dykstra's still alive.
Yeah.
He got incarcerated like 4 years ago. So.
Oh, okay. Taken for strike 1. That was an absolute take situation there. 3-0 with bases loaded.
Impressively, though,
yeah.
Balk Knight started out in the 30s. He's at 65 now.
So we're into the 30-something pitches this inning?
Yeah.
I like it.
Honestly, I would still take it unless it's like...
Andrew 3-1. That's a rip! Down first base line! One is going, 2 runs will score. That's it. BB comes through, big time. 2 RBI, single, rip down the first base line, and we are tied up at Batesburg, Leesville. I think that's the most emotion I've ever seen out of that young man.
It was hit just like right there.
You know it's in there, and he lets it rip at the right time. Rip down the first base line, BB Bryant.
Way to go, BB!
Runners now at the corner for your Rebels.
That's 10 points on the TPI. That's 10 points on the TPI for beginning.
That'll get your TPI score going up. That rolls it back over to Ben Sauls. That double leadoff pays off right there for Coach Horton. Right now he's a coaching genius.
Yeah. But BB just like...
He teed off on that pitch. First pitch outside, ball 1.
BB needed one there because I feel like this whole season has been BB showing his plate discipline and not getting rewarded for it.
Yep, a good reward right there for plate discipline. Not much of a lead. The throw over to first, not in time. I would like one to get away right there. It'd be nice.
No. With how I think the word's monotonous. Not with how monotonous you get. I don't know what the word is. And there's a word like that.
Monotonous?
Yeah. It's
same thing over and over and over again?
I don't think that's actually how you pronounce it, but South Carolina English. So.
And your 1-0 pitch popped up. That's going to get out of play down to third base side. 1-1 on Ben Sauls. Came up big with 2 doubles against Mid Carolina.
Yep.
Opened up the scoring for the Rebels and was the winning run.
Technically, he was the winning walk.
The winning walk. And the 1-1 pitch to Sauls is high, ball 2. So the Rebels making it exciting here in the 4th. We'll see how the Panthers respond. More to do. 2 outs, runners at the corners, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, fouled back. 2-2.
70 pitches for Balk Knight.
Yeah, just like that, he's at 70 pitches.
But I think that shows the fight we've had, like, that this team is a fighting team, because, like, this kid had, like, we've seen 35 pitches, because I think he was at 35, and now look where we are.
And your 2-2 pitch. Fouled again. Saul stays alive.
Like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever.
Staying alive. Staying alive. And your 2-2 pitch.
You're an interesting character. If people saw what you were
That's
doing.
free entertainment right there, off speed. Gets Sauls out front, and it's a drop third strike, but he will throw him out. But your Rebels send 4 across in the inning. We got a brand new ball game in Batesburg, Leesville. Just like that. We move to the bottom of the 4th in your Upper State Championship game, all knotted up at 4. See how the Rebels respond, see how the Panthers respond. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network.
Playoffs.
We'll go to playoff action with Reese. Reese, give us some playoff updates. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Roll that out, sir. We're just going to have to hold it here down. Okay. I'm going to go. And I think the most impressive thing is Johnsonville had to beat Bamberg Earhart, which has like a ton of baseball history. Of course, they produced Mookie Wilson and Preston Wilson.
Yep, the Wilson brothers.
Well, it's the son and father.
Son and father? There you go. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wilson,
Okay, gotcha.
You know, was the winning run in the Bill Buckner game against the Mets.
There you go.
I'm an 86.
Reese trivia.
Well, you should know I'm an 86 Mets fan.
You were born a couple of decades too late, Reese.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, here we go. Bottom 4, first pitch up the middle. That'll be a leadoff base hit for Landon Soper. We cannot get that guy out. Yeah, you know, this is a bunting situation with leadoff speed. That should go ahead run on first.
Number 4, Reese Binky.
Brings around to Reese Binky. And your first pitch to Binky is...
Good pitch. Hey, good pitch there, Bryson.
I don't know about that one. Looked like a good pitch from where we sit. But where for Mr. Blue sits, he begs to differ. 1-0. Throw over to first.
It makes more sense now. That's how the name's spelled.
Oh,
we missed a few letters.
Boehnke. I could get Binky out of that. I still never would have said Binky, but now that I know, I would get it.
Yeah, I think
we put Boenick, so we were way off.
That's what it looked like to me. That's how it was like you pronounce it.
Well, when it's handwritten. Pitch. That was a strike earlier in the game, but it's not now. 2-0. That was that bottom of the knees strike that's both sides have been getting, but we don't get it there. 2-0. Runner goes, and the throw to second.
Got him!
Gets off into center field. The runner goes. The throw. He retreats back to second. The ball gets into center field, and Soper wasn't sure whether he should go or not, so he waits, decides to go. Simpkins' throw gets to the third, makes him retreat back to second. So 2-1.
Which, I mean, you can't fault Caleb there because he thought he was already going to be all the way down there. So,
you got to throw it at your cut's head right there, where you can let it go or cut it. And your 2-1 pitch, bunt shown, taken for ball 3. All right, Rebels, let's not give any back. Let's keep the momentum going. And your 3-1 pitch, bunt shown, taken up. He's hit by a pitch.
Oh, he knew it was a foul ball. That's what the hands up for. Because he didn't tell him to take his base. Because he would have been.
Down, Bryson. Let him bunt it. Take down.
So foul ball. He was hit by a pitch, but it was off the bat first. So foul ball called. That's a bad day when you get hit by a pitch and it's a strike.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't fault the man for that. I would ask for help too. just to see. He's not bunting here, so, well,
He still has a chance.
a high-risk bunt.
Well, no, he has one more chance because it's
3-2. They got 3-2 on the board. What you got, 3-1?
3-1 because he didn't call one of them. He
Yeah.
caught all.
All right.
He's in Batesburg.
We'll see who's right.
All right, call is uphill.
What about the players outside the dugout?
All right.
All right, a little bit late on the Law and Order.
So they got full count on the board. We got 3-1. We'll see what happens here. Foul ball.
Now
It's
it's-
definitely 3-2, regardless.
So now it's not a bunt situation.
We got 3.
If you really want to catch somebody off balance, you got a really good bunter right here with no outs. I wouldn't.
Call it both ways, boo! Hey, don't run that shit,
Yeah, I think we might have got a little bit hosed on that one. And I'm not an umpire basher. I promise you that.
Nice pass.
But that was a good-looking pitch. Why's the coach in his batter's face?
I didn't know Coach could do that.
Thank you, Coach. Good job, Coach.
Good job, Coach. Acting like an idiot.
Coach calling this player down. Okay.
Batting number 18, Tanner Watkins.
He had a little barking, a little something to say, apparently. So first and second, no outs. Rebels have to go to work for Tanner Watkins, who's 1 for 1, a double and a walk. First pitch to Watkins, he shows bunt. Takes high, ball 1.
Hey, you got it, 3.
So class move by the Panthers coach there. I thought he was getting in his face about something else. I missed all that. Bunt shown, taking ball 2.
Where you want it at? Let's go, Blue. It's been a strike all night. Strike for them.
Come on, dude.
Jesus, it's terrible. Just put it on the tee, Bryson. Let him hit it.
And your 2-0 pitch to Watkins. Bunt shown outside 3-0. So game that was moving along pretty quick now crawled down to a crawl. Bryson's at 74 pitches himself. Strike 1.
Same pitch.
I feel like some of them should have been, a lot more should have been strikes.
Yeah.
You can't.
Your 3-1 pitch, bunt shown inside, called ball 4. All right, that's going to load them up with no outs.
Now batting number 8,
All right.
Braden Coleman.
All right, so Rebels playing for the force at home. Entire infield is in.
You can't blame.
Now middle retreats for the double play. Called strike 1. So the corners are in. Middle playing 2.
I don't.
Strike 1 on Brandon Hallman, who is 1 for 2. That ball hit down the left field line, tailing and foul. 0-2.
I'm so confused by that umpire zone.
Yeah, it's not. It was consistent earlier, but.
Now it's just, you don't. I mean, you can't blame an umpire.
And the 0-2 pitch on the ground. That's going to get over BB's head and get into right field. 1 run will score. Rounding third. The cut. The ball goes to third. He'll be safe at third base. So on the throw, Hallman goes to second. 2 runs will score. He looked like he was out by a couple of steps at third base. Blue calls him safe. Coach Horton's going to go maybe ask for some help or just talk to his pitcher. So runners on second and third, 2 runs score. 6-4 now. Panthers answer back with a 2 spot in the bottom of the 4th.
He's out on third.
Still no outs recorded. That will be a pitching change. So Bryson Swearingen will end his day 34 balls, 45 strikes, 79 pitches. Who we got? Landon? All right, so Landon Jones will take the mound and Lucas Keelis will go to third.
They're sticking with safe on third. They ain't talking about it.
All right, go into some playoff baseball while he warms up. What you got, Reese? You got 1A done? We'll hit 3A.
2A we kind of already covered it.
Yeah, 2A we kind of covered. There's the 3A. A couple of controversial calls here in the fourth, but got to help yourself out in the process.
In the upper state, it's Chapman and Southside Christian. Chapman's the home team, so Southside Christian have to win 2. And then in the lower state, it's Oceanside and Hanahan. Hanahan would have to win 2.
Imagine that.
Well, I mean, Hanahan lost 4-3 last time they played Oceanside.
Didn't run for the money, huh?
Yeah.
I knew when Oceanside only went to 3A. Oceanside should have went higher than Gray did.
And now you have the upper state, which is weird because now we're at upper state championships with their best of 3 series, and Daniel won, I think, one game 1 against Seneca 3-2.
All right, that's your 3A playoffs.
All right.
We'll hit you up with 4A next half inning. We can get out of this one. Runners at second and third, no outs.
I would have argued the one at third.
Yeah, the one at third, man, you looked out from here. Of course, he's a little bit closer than we were, so.
Yeah.
Jack Boltnight.
Jack Boltnight, your batter. What's Boltnight? 0 for 2, 2 flyouts. No, strikeout and flyout. Strikeout here would be nice. Let's see, the corners are slightly in. Well, everybody's in. Looking to cut down the additional run at home. Landon Jones takes the mound for your Rebels. And pitch number 1 to Balknight, the left fielder Balknight. Strike 1.
I mean, you can't complain, but I think we should at least have 1 out.
True. Can't put it in the umpire's hands, though.
No.
And 0-1 pitch to Balknight. Off speed, misses 1-1. And your 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. All right. Strikeout here would be, what's the magic word?
Huge.
And it's right field. That's going to get down. 1 run will score. Late break at second base. Only 1 will score. So the Panthers answer back with a 3 spot in the bottom of the 4th after the Rebels put 4 on the board in the top of the 4th. See if we can buckle down and win this inning. No outs, 1st and 3rd for John Sawyer.
Number 13, John Sawyer.
2 strikeouts for Sawyer on the day. See if we can make it 3 here. And your first pitch to John Sawyer, swing and a miss, a foul ball rather, 0-1. Sawyer, the first baseman for your Panthers, he's again 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. 0-1's your count. Runners at 1st and 3rd, 3 across in the frame for the Panthers. And your 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. And your 0-2 pitch is a pickoff to first. Not much of a lead over there for Balknight. Did not catch him napping. And your 0-2 pitch. Low in the zone, 1 and 2. Good 2-strike pitch though. Sawyer not chasing. Jones shakes off a couple, gets the one that he likes, and your 1-2's on the way. Fouled off. Sawyer stays alive. And your 1-2 pitch. Off speed. And he just loops it over in the right field. Another runner's going to score.
Well,
so Sawyer flips his wrist in the right field.
Yeah.
Dying Quail scores the run. And the Panthers match the Rebels in the fourth with a 4 spot. Still no outs recorded, first and second.
well, I got an update on the Hanahan Oceanside game from Coach Gillespie.
Yeah?
Tyler Neese.
Hanahan's winning 7-2.
All right. Go Hanahan.
Yeah. Because honestly, if we want anybody from the lower state winning in 3A, it was either Fox Creek or Hanahan.
Exactly.
Or Ainer, but Ainer kind of got lost to Fox Creek.
Bunt shown. And your first pitch. Inside strike one.
Where was that called to begin the inning?
We've missed that a couple of times.
Yeah.
0-1. Well, no outs, looking to move the runners over to second and third. Bunt shown again. Step off by Landon. You gotta hold him. And the bunt shown. Landon Fields goes the one in time. Job done. Nice cover by BB. Textbook execution by your Rebels. Gets the one out, but does the job. Moving the runners to second and third with the one out. Well done by both squads right there.
Now batting number 15, Gavin Parrish.
So one down, runners to second and third. 8-4 now your score. And Gavin Parrish, the designated hitter, is 0 for 1 on the day. Walking the ground out. And your first pitch, off speed, misses away, 1-0. There we go. 1-1. And your 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
All right. Yeah, this would be a, what would you say, a huge strikeout?
Hugh.
Huge. Which I mean.
Yep. Need it right here, 1 and 2.
Right.
Strikeout would be nice right. Coach Horton pleading his case, as he should. And there will be a meeting of the minds in the middle of the field to go over this play.
And no one, and of course it'd be a ball night.
Come on.
All right, and it's a bulk night. There's a bulk nights run deep
All we want is a fair
in Batesburg,
play
Leesville.
with good sportsmanship.
Oh, and
Come on now. I ain't never had it.
So 8-4 is your score. Let's see, runner on at first and
We gonna have
third.
a prayer meeting in a minute over there in that dugout.
2 outs in the inning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The field umpires discussing the play at the plate, as Balk Knight did give the old heavy shove to Willis, as Willis was there to tag him out at home, had him dead to rights.
I guess there's going to be a prayer meeting in the third base dugout.
Some prayer meetings being requested at the moment.
By changing hit, no less. Where's Doug? Doug, control your wife.
This will definitely get somebody fired up. Somebody's not going to like this call.
Hopefully. But who knows? Maybe this is what we need to score another
So since
4
they're
runs.
walking over to talk to Coach Horton, I do believe it won't go our way.
Jack Faulknight.
All right, so we're still discussing with Coach Horton, which is very indicative that this is not going to go our way.
But I mean, what in the world are you thinking right there? Just take your tag and kind of move on.
Was it egregious? He didn't like he ran over him, but he did give him the little folded arm extended shove.
I mean, I hate to say it, you're up 4 runs. Why? What's the need to do that?
Yeah. Well,
Made
I can't say that as a player I didn't do some things and think, why in the world did I just do that? So what happens?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that.
We can shove people now.
All right.
Okay.
So out at home is the call, 8-4. 2 down, runners in at the corner. Let's see what we got. We got Sawyer at third, and we got Parrish at first, and Preston Smith is your batter. See if the Rebels can get out of here with just the 4 spot.
I would.
Game
Now,
is slowed down to a crawl now.
but maybe that shoves what we needed.
Yeah, maybe that'll fire up the base. Let's see what happens here. And your first pitch. Low, ball 1. The first and third call made. Let's see who we got over there at first. Got Parrish. Parrish doesn't, I mean, deceiving, but he doesn't look super speedy. And your 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. 1-1.
Let's go, Landon. Go strike, bud.
But I mean, in like the 80s, that was like a normal thing to do, just try to run over the catcher, but it's not.
You could do that.
Yeah.
And the 1-1 pitch. Call strike 2.
I hate to say it, you can't Pete Rose it anymore.
I tell you what, I had knee surgery. We were playing softball, so I didn't want to play, but we didn't have enough to play, so I said, I'll catch. I can stand behind the plate.
Yeah, that was a great idea, wasn't it?
Bang, bang, play at the plate. I got rolled. Ball. That's just missed. 2-2.
Come on, Landon, you good?
Ball got there same time he did, and dude, I got absolutely
But I mean, like,
leveled.
I want to know how many runs Pete Rose probably scored off of just trucking the catcher.
Well, you could do that then. Fouled off. Preston Smith stays alive.
You're fine, you're fine. Go, Landon. Go.
So 2-2, runners in the corners, first and third. 4 spot answered by the Panthers in the bottom of the 4th. And your 2-2 pitch, low ball 3.
Full count.
So the runner at first will be moving on this pitch.
Yep.
Let's see, how much of a lead does he have? Is this a good pickoff right here? It's not. But he'll be going on the throw and pop up. Shallow left field. It's going to be a long run for somebody. It's going to get down. And the run will score.
So 5 spot now.
That ball just found its way into no man's land. James was shaded slightly to the right, so nobody was able to get to it. So once again, the little things fall in the Panthers' way. And that's now 9-4. Yep, 9-4. 2 outs.
In the run is number 7, Michael Lorick. Up to bat is number 1, Landon Soper.
The Panthers respond in the 5th, or bottom of the 4th, Landon Soper. 2 for 2. See if we can get him out this time. Runners again at the corners. Still 2 down now. 8 hits on the day for Panthers. And the first pitch to Soper. At the knees, strike 1. We need more cowbell. Saturday Night Live reference there. And that ball hit on the screws, but right at Braden McAllister. Well, the Rebels finally get out of it, but the Panthers do respond in the bottom of the 4th, 9-4. We move to the top of the 5th, Upper State Championship. Final 4 action. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network. What do we need?
4A.
4A baseball playoff action.
It's weird. Because now the Upper State's a 3-game, Upper Game's a 3-game series. So Seneca won the first game 3-2. So if Seneca wins one more, they win the Upper State, and then Airport beat South Florence 4-1. So Airport has to go to South Florence for game 2. And if Airport
9-1.
Yeah, so I guess Philip
All
Simmons.
right.
All right.
Philip Simmons is tough.
Yeah.
Right now, 9-1. Philip Simmons over East Clarendon. And what was our score from Fox?
7-2.
7-2. Hanahan over Oceanside.
And that would be a doubleheader for Hanahan.
That would be a doubleheader for Hanahan. That's right.
And now we got the 5A D2 because it's 2. So Indiana and Catawba Ridge have to play each other in a I forgot how they do it. It's a 3-game series again. That's not far for either team because I'm pretty sure Indiana and Catawba Ridge are both in that Fort Mill area.
Yeah.
And then the lower state is Berkeley and West Florence for it. Berkeley's up 1-0 on West Florence, and Indiana and Catawba Ridge have not played yet, or the score has not been. Okay, they're still throwing ball tonight. And then I clicked on the wrong sport. We'll do 5A.
All right, we'll
D1.
finish 5A in the next half inning. Top 5, 9-4 Panthers, and leading all three Rebels is Hayden James.
I mean, he started the hit parade last time.
1 for 2. Started hit parade last inning. First pitch from Balknight, who returns to work for inning number 5. Maybe he would have been in danger a little bit if they didn't respond, but with a 5-run lead, I'd send him back out there too. 0-1 on James. Called strike 2.
Let's go, Boo! That's terrible!
Well, I guess he found his zone again.
Yeah. And
Just-
the 0-2 to James. Outside 2-1. Or 1-2.
Number 9.
Gotta go drinking all the caffeine. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, James turns it over. That's going to get over Balknight or Nice's head at third. Big chopper just off the glove of Nice at third base. That's a leadoff single again. See if the Rebels can respond. Hayden James doing the work for Caleb Simpkins. I think Simpkins was 0 for 2 when he hit his home run Monday night.
Yep.
All right. Round number 3 against Balknight. See if the Rebels have seen what they need to see. Throw over to first. Not in time. And your first pitch to Jones is a rip to shortstop. Boy, that's hit quick. They might be able to turn 2 on that one. They don't. Yep. Anybody else but Caleb Simpkins, and that would have been 2, but simply because it was hit extremely hard to the shortstop. But on the fielder's choice, Hayden James is retired, unable to double up. So Caleb Simpkins now on at first base. We'll try to reset your audio here in a minute.
I mean, we were in this situation last time, running on first one out. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yep. So Landon Jones is your batter.
Bat.
Pitches in the dirt, 1-0 on Landon Jones. Pitch inside. Ooh, that about got him.
I think Caleb's just instinctively in a running back stance. That's impressive.
Inside 3-0 on Jones.
Hey, look at that. What the running back? Like he's actually.
And your 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. Huh? Okay. This is a tough internet spot for, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus the density of people doesn't help any.
The density.
Everybody's using their phones. You like that density work? Was that pretty good?
I don't know
Was that good use at the right time?
I'm not a science person.
3-1.
Don't make me use.
Pop up and giving chase. It's going to get out of play. Full counts on Landon Jones. So after 3-0, now we're at a full count on Landon Jones. Balknight at 82 pitches.
I mean, you can't take that last pitch because that last pitch.
Yeah,
is
you
kinda
know. He absolutely had to dispose
I don't trust
of
that one.
The payoff is ripped to the shortstop. That's going to get over his head off the glove of Holman, who makes a valiant effort but unable to rein it in. Hard hit single for Landon
I was
Jones.
about to say just how hard it was.
That was off top of his glove. Puts 2 on for the Rebels and 1 out. Both teams putting runners on. Now we're going to run for the pitcher with.
Come on, 4. Let's go.
Who are we running with?
Knox.
Knox Rotten. 2 on, 1 out for Braden McAllister. McAllister's 1 for 2, ground out a single.
Let's go, B.
All right, see if the Rebels can chip away again. And throw to second is just kind of a, hey, I'm watching you throw. If you didn't know the speed of...
They didn't know about it now. They didn't know about it beforehand, but yeah.
Off speed, strike 1.
All right, you ready? You ready?
If you didn't know the speed of Caleb Simpkins after he beat that throw out at first, I think you know it now. It's worth keeping an eye on. Well, that's good. More eye on him, less eye on the plate. 0-1 on McAllister. And the pitch, high ball. 1-1. Thanks for the shout out, Coach Gillespie. Just got your text. Always a class act over there.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. 1-1. Off speed outside, 2-1.
This is gonna sound bad. But I he's kind of reinvented the culture over there.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean,
yeah, because
I'm not going to go up there, you know.
I'm fine with them now. I used to not like them.
It's a different. How about that? How about different culture?
Back. You ready?
2-1. All right. A little bit of drama here in the 5th. Let's see if the Rebels can do something with it. 2 on, 1 out. And the pitch to McAllister's popped up to right field. That's going to hang up and be caught. Simpkins will tag, and he'll be in at third base. So McAllister moves the runner. So now we have first and third with 2 outs for Daly hit. Daly 1 for 2. Drop third strike and a single. All right, see if the Rebels can scratch something across here in the 5th. Running late in the game now in the second half. Here in the second half of the game. All right, Bonk Knight goes back to work. Pitch count starting to climb a little bit, but he's getting the work done. Outside corner, Mr. Blue says strike 1. Outside of a large corner.
Outside the weirdest strike zone known to man.
You know what? We take care of business Saturday. We're not here, so that's fouled into the dirt. 0-2. And your 0-2 pitch. Runners on at the corner. Knox Rotten at first. Caleb Simpkins at third. The 0-2 pitch. Reaches out, flips his wrist, fielded at short, goes the short way to second. Rebels leave 2 on in the 5th. We move to the bottom of the 5th at Batesburg-Leesville, 9-5 Panthers. You're listening to Rebel Radio on the Rebel Sports Network. You gonna finish 5A?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's a break for me.
Let them not get dang. The upper state bracket, the upper state championship. I know. That really made me mad. And then the lower state championship, James Island won the game 6-3. So James Island has a 1-0 lead.